Hey, it's Maximo. Today we're in Kyoto in Japan. We'll be riding up the famous Kyoto Tower and seeing the spectacular view from up there. We'll be going to a huge department store in Kyoto. And we finish off going to a very special vegetarian restaurant in Kyoto Station that specialises its dishes in yuba or soybeans. Join me. Kyoto Tower is a landmark in Kyoto. It is the highest building in the whole of Kyoto. The observation deck is 100 metres high and the total height of the structure is 131 metres high. This is the first attraction we went to, and it is located right across the road from Kyoto Station where we were staying. Wouldn't be more than 100 metres to walk to the base of the tower, which features a mall and a hotel. The tower was first opened in 1964 and it's been around for quite a few years. And while the tower is approaching its 60th birthday, it might look a little bit dated architecturally, but it's certainly in very good condition, very well maintained, and doesn't look tired or worn out at all. Admission to that tower and the observation deck costs 900 yen. There weren't any queues and we just sailed on straight up to the observation deck. The tower is the tallest structure in Kyoto and you get commanding 360-degree views of the whole of Kyoto. There's really nothing blocking it. All you can see is the city and it's being surrounded by hills in all directions. On a clear day you can see all the major attractions in Kyoto, including this temple, the Higashi Honganji Temple. There's even a viewing platform to get a bit closer to the edge if you're brave of heart. You can also get a pretty good look at the whole of the Tokyo Station building from the vantage point from across the street. The tower is spectacularly lit at night and it's best viewed from the vantage point of Kyoto Station, just opposite it. We came down Kyoto Tower with its stunning views and just walked around some of the streets and came across the Kyoto Yodobashi store. This is a camera store and department store that's focused primarily on electronics but sells a whole heap of stuff.
At Yodobashi Camera, you can find a wide variety of cameras, watches, computers, game consoles, toys, audio components, smartphones.
Not only was this store huge, it sold an incredibly wide range of goods. And of the goods that it did sell, I've never seen a wider selection. There was just so much of everything to choose from, all these different brands and different quality points. And Joe had a particular fondness for the stationery. You've got your goodies, Joe?
Yep.
Happy?
So far.
We wandered through a few other shops and department stores and then stopped for matcha ice creams and also had some food and drinks from nearby vending machines. We slowly made our way back to Kyoto Station. The station has a marvellous view of Kyoto Tower and it's quite interesting. You can see the reflection of the tower in the station building itself. I had a swim in the hotel pool and a bit of a soak in the hot tub, and later that evening we headed off for dinner. We headed up the escalators of the station building and found ourselves on the restaurant concourse on the 11th floor. And we had to search for a suitable restaurant to get something to eat. We eventually settled on Shozankaku Matsuyama Restaurant. This is a tofu, vegetable and fish restaurant that specialises in the local foods from around Kyoto. It was probably one of the most traditional restaurants that we went to, and it offers absolutely fantastic views of Kyoto Tower at night. We chose to go with a medium-priced dish, the shokaku, and that was 8,800 yen each, plus the drinks that we ordered. So what have we got here, Joe?
A sparkling sake.
Sparkling sake. It looks like champagne. Oh, bubbles. And what have you got?
Plum wine.
Can I taste some of your plum wine?
You can.
It's white wine, it's not plum wine.
Okay.
And I'll taste some of this sparkling sake. Smells like sake. Looks like champagne. Quite nice. Quite nice. It's a bit like champagne with a drier sort of sake, sort of ricey.
It was more expensive than the Toyota.
No, it was the same price as the other cold sake. It's quite nice, isn't it?
It's a bit hair-like, actually.
Hair-like, yeah. And that purple thing in the background is Tokyo Tower, which I have a lovely view of. And Joe has a lovely view of there and a green wall. Win some, lose some.
Yeah.
Our appetizers have arrived.
Mine's not here.
It's coming.
Yes. Transit or yeah.
Okay, thank you.
So I'm sorry.
So mine is a little bit different to Joe's because of my allergies. There's a couple of... There's a house. There's a pumpkin. Right, okay. There's vegetables in the house. What's in that? Difficult to say. There's a couple of fish rolls, there's some edamame, there's a couple of yellow balls. What's the leaf? It's not marijuana, what is it?
Maple.
Is it a maple? Right. And there's a little bit of maybe white fish and tofu. So I'm going to get stuck into this momentarily. A little bit of wasabi in it. Soy sauce. And some white fish. I'm not really sure what it is. Very nice.
Is it soft or chewy?
It's quite soft.
Well, I like it.
Yeah, it's a delicate flavour. Do you think this is
Yeah, this is the what it said on the board outside. The made from tofu.
tofu?
Made from.
Made from. It's anchovy flavoured fish roe. And this little triangle is some sort of fish roe as well. It's quite crunchy.
Okay, yeah.
Quite salty. Crunchy, salty.
What do you think this is?
It's difficult to say. It's green. That was a mistake. So I've got these like yellow balls. I'm not really sure what they are. I'm still not sure after having had them.
Yeah. You have to open your lids and have the stuff in the
No, there's the little. Yep.
Well, I had some one.
It's I think it's some sort of nut or something. Maybe it's a soybean.
You take the lids off your little trees.
Well, I'll get there. Chestnut. You didn't see that, but Joy just destroyed her chestnut.
It's well apart from you.
So I'm going to try this white stuff. It's hard to know what you're eating. I have no idea what that is. It might be some sort of vegetable. It's got a mild flavour.
It is, yeah.
I have no idea. It's just a mild flavour of something I've never had before. So very hard to describe, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nice though. It's not.
It's a bit weird, but
We have some pickled vegetables, I think. Bean shoots, sesame, arigato.
Yes.
I'm not really sure what to do with. Well, appetizers were interesting in a good way, not in a bad way. Expertly presented, really. Like they take such care with their food presentation, don't they? The Japanese.
every dish is beautiful and unique. I mean, the actual dishes.
The dishes and the food
Yeah, and the
presentation. Yeah, indeed. So our second course has arrived, which is grilled mackerel. Smells a bit fishy. We've got a teapot. We've got nothing to drink it with. Pickled onion, very nice. It's hard to eat with chopsticks. Very hard. Perfectly cooked. Quite tasty. Quite a delicate dish, isn't it?
actually okay.
It's very nice. It's been really good food here. I've been quite impressed. Yeah.
So this, I didn't know how to eat this, but apparently you take this off. This becomes your bowl.
Ah, it's a bowl.
Then you take the second lid off.
Right.
And then you put this like, oh, it's got a saucer as well. See, it's got in good stuff.
Right. Yeah. Well, you're making a mess.
Whoops.
And I think our next course is coming.
I think it is.
So I'm going to have some of that. I think it's miso soup, isn't it?
I guess we put a bit of lime in it, I guess.
A bit of lime, yeah. Right. Okay. Here it comes.
Oh,
Someone's arrived.
it's a tofu thing.
The tofu thing. Miso soup. Arigato. Alright. So what's the soup like?
It's nice with a dash of lime.
Yeah. What did she leave? Hope you enjoyed.
How to enjoy.
Alright. It's tofu skin inside soy milk. Please take it out one by one using chopstick and dip it into the bigger sauce, ponzu. After you are done eating it, please pour the ponzu inside the soy milk and drink it like soup. Well, we would have never guessed that, would we?
No.
Alright.
I can have a bit more of this.
Yeah, let's have some soup first, and before we have the tofu skin. There it is. Glorious white glory. And what do you do, Joe? What do you do? You dip that into the ponzu sauce, and then you eat it. What's it like? Tasty?
It's hot.
Hot.
It's not hot, but it's warm.
Okay, I'm going to give that a go.
It's a very interesting
Texture and flavour.
mixture of the two things.
I'm going to give that a go. That's the tofu skin in soy milk. So you dip that in. I'm going to bring it a bit closer to myself so I don't make a mess.
Kind of it's
A strange combination.
very
It's,
unlike anything I've done before.
no, I've never had anything like this before either. No, it's quite nice.
Very different.
The tofu skin's quite creamy and milky and salty.
Yeah, and I would never put it with this sauce.
No,
It seems like a contradiction in
it is. And then the ponzu sauce is basically a vinegar-based sauce. So it's almost a sweet and sour, isn't it?
Very interesting.
Mm. And when we finish, we're supposed to put the leftover ponzu sauce into the
Into the
soy
milk.
milk.
All gone.
We're properly immersed in the culture tonight, aren't we?
We are. One bit left.
So I finished all my tofu skins. So I'm just pouring the ponzu sauce into that. I can't say this is my most favourite thing I've ever had.
I didn't.
The soup.
The milk.
Interesting.
Yes, it is.
All right, Joe. So our third meal has arrived.
Of course.
Third course. It's some sort of fish soup, I think.
This is a pot of sea bean. So
Sea bream.
this chili sauce to eat the ingredients, and also you can enjoy the soup, good soup, with this spoon.
Thank you, arigato. Yeah, it's a mushroom. Hot. Tasty. There's green bits in it,
It's not my style.
isn't it?
No, it's two.
It looks like an eraser.
I think it's meant to be a maple leaf
Right, okay.
because we're coming into autumn.
Right.
But it's, I don't know what it's made of, but you know, we'll try it anyway.
What's the soup like?
Miso-ish.
Miso-ish, okay. It's sort of a very light miso-y soup, isn't it?
Yep.
I think this is a slightly acquired taste. The vegetables are nice, the tofu's nice, the sea bream, it's a bit sort of scaly and finny for me.
For me too.
I'd say this is my least favourite dish. It's not bad, but it's not quite as enjoyable as the other ones. I think we've still got one more dish to come, which is dessert. We'll see how that pans out.
Not really soup.
No, I think I'm all souped out for one night. It appears I was mistaken, Joe.
Widest.
This is course number 4, which,
It's not dessert.
no, it's not dessert. So what have we?
We have some rice. That's got some
Seaweed, perhaps?
it could be mushrooms, onion,
Yeah.
some flavouring. We've got some miso soup.
Miso soup, yeah.
We've got some pickles, I guess,
Pickles, yeah.
and some green tea.
In green green tea. All right. So I have the same, and I'll spin this around and try it out. It's quite a dark miso, isn't it? So do you reckon that's more tofu skin?
I haven't got that one.
Oh, have you got a different miso?
This.
Oh, what is that?
I don't know.
Just hold it to the camera. It's some sort of twirly bit. Hard to say. There's some rice. The miso is quite nice. Rice is quite nice. A little bit oily, but a nice sort of mushroomy flavour. And the pickles. We've got some mashed green stuff. I think that's seaweed. We've got some pinky sliced. Could be radish, could be anything. It's a root of some sort, but I don't know what sort.
Radish type.
Yeah, and we've got some other white, maybe radish. Radish. I'm getting quite full. I think all this meal is around about 6,600 yen per person, which is around about 68, 70 Australian dollars per person, which is pretty good value. I'm quite full.
I mean, it's not cheap.
But superb quality, superb presentation, fantastic service.
Yeah. Very little.
They've made things differently for me because of my allergies to wheat and crustaceans. So to be able to do that and get food ordered fairly quickly is really well appreciated, isn't it? Spoiled tonight. This is like a banquet. All right, what have we got here, Joe?
Well, I have some cake thing.
Right.
Some of those things I've seen in the souvenir shop.
Right.
Layers of cake.
Right.
Cut in a circle.
Uh-huh. What's it like?
Spongy.
Is it a spongy cake?
Mm-hmm.
And what do you think I had?
Could be anything.
It could be. Well, I'll spin this around and I'll find out.
Try and guess.
All right. It's definitely cold, so it's like it's some sort of black syrupy.
What's that tofu?
Tofu. Yeah, I've never had tofu skin to dessert. Tofu. It's a sweet sauce. It's sort of a bittery, sweet sauce. It could be some sort of like sweet soy sauce, perhaps. There might even be a hint of vanilla. Maybe it's just like caramel. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a dash of soy sauce in here though. And there's not a lot here, but interesting. Is this like a specialist tofu restaurant or something? Oh, it's taken 6 courses for me to work that out.
Yubu.
Is that the name of the restaurant?
No, Yubu is the tofu It's like sheep or something.
Right.
That's made from tofu.
Well, I ate it all gone. That's quite nice.
Unusual.
Very unusual. I didn't offer you any to taste.
Oh dear.
Oh well. And this would have to be the strongest green tea I've ever had in my life. I could, if I stuck the spoon in here, it'd stand up. This has been a utterly superb meal. It's basically a 6-course banquet.
What was your meal?
Psycho.
Right, it was interesting.
Very interesting, yes. Very interesting. Yes. All right.
Actually, I don't remember how to like it. I'm just walking in here.
Yeah. Very interesting. Very nice. Thank you very much. Arigato. Staff are so friendly. It's been great to you. Really, really good.
Yeah, it's helpful.
One of the best meals I've had on our trip in Japan, without doubt. I would highly recommend coming here. It's on the 11th floor of the Kyoto Station building.
Past the lights.
Yeah, past the light thing, all the way up the 7 or 8 flights of
far as the-
escalators. As far as you can go, and then it's to
Left.
the Kyoto Tower side of the.
We put a triangle in a circle.
We did, yeah.
We'll take it back then the board outside.
We will. Superb. What another great meal. On that note, Kampai. While that review may seem to have been a bit long, it was really great to rekindle all the memories of this meal in the restaurant. The food was brilliant, really, really good. The staff was fantastic. This is very conveniently located at the top of the stairs. You just turn right at the stairs, go through the glass doors, walk towards the end of the concourse, and there is the restaurant towards the end of it. It was a rich cultural experience. I'll highly recommend this restaurant to anybody. I do hope you've liked this video. If so, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. Hit that notify bell to get notified of all my future videos. And if you want to support this channel, please consider buying me a coffee. Until our next video and Japanese adventures, bye now.